Man.
Yes, sir.
I know we back up in this thing.
Where we at?
In this thing.
Yes, doing exactly that.
Hey,
Yeah, because we back.
we back, man.
Here we,
I'm Jock.
and I'm Joose. You feel me? And we back again, man.
Back
to
again.
get y'all to payday and through payday. You wanna dig us?
Yes, sir.
And big bro, what we talking about today, man?
Today, man, we hitting hard. You know, we put a poll up on Twitter, man, to see what y'all really want to hear about.
Yeah.
Come to find out, y'all want to hear about toxic relationships,
Ooh,
man.
y'all sick.
Y'all wanted it, so here you go.
Sick.
You know, it's serious, man. So when you talk about toxic relationship, there's a couple of questions that gotta be
You gotta
answered.
answer some damn questions.
You know what I'm saying? Just what do we need? What do we gotta ask in order to get what we need to get?
First off, we gonna get what we need to get. It gotta be got.
Gotta be
And
got.
the only way to get it, so that it's got,
Gotta be got.
it's ask what is a toxic relationship.
What is it?
You know, that's what we're gonna start at.
What is a toxic
We need to
relationship?
know by definition what that is.
Yeah.
And then from there, we're gonna go into when do you know it's time to get out of a toxic relationship? Oh yeah, because that latter part, we gonna touch on that. Because people don't seem to know.
They don't know.
What the fuck time it is.
Yeah.
We're gonna start with what is a toxic relationship?
What is it? You want
me to get in that thing?
Just jump off in that thing, man. Jump off in that.
To me, you did. Toxic relationship. It's where any situationship at all is toxic. I want y'all to understand.
Any situationship.
Any situationship at all is toxic. Understand? There's no fruit to be bared. No ripe fruit to be bared in a situationship.
Okay.
You understand? Because weeds grow.
Right.
You feel me? What's some thing? Crabgrass grow. Danny, but you're not going to reap nothing from that.
Correct.
If anything, you're going to lose something from its growth. You feel me? So toxic relationship is anything that's not benefiting you mentally and spiritually and emotionally. You see, I left out spirit. You see, I left out physically. Because y'all fucking.
Y'all fucking.
Y'all doing a lot of fucking.
Y'all doing a lot of.
And that's probably all y'all doing for real.
Yeah. I'm doing a lot of fucking.
If you go back and look at the course of your toxic relationship, all you can really say y'all done is maybe went out to eat a couple times.
Man, that's a big fucking maybe.
You feel me?
That means you gotta be seen by somebody.
Yeah, and we really, we know. Y'all done watched hella Netflix. Y'all probably done watched half the Netflix catalog.
Yeah.
And it ain't even, we ain't gonna get into that. It ain't even your Netflix that you watching. And lastly, that is a lot of fucking.
It's a lot of fucking.
A lot of fucking.
I agree to some degree. I feel like a toxic relationship, one of the things, or what it is rather, like basically like you said, no growth.
Yeah.
If I ain't getting no growth, I'm stagnant. I'm putting in more than I'm getting out of it. It's really a badass investment.
What you just say?
I'm putting in more than I'm getting out of it.
Man.
It's really a bad investment.
Man.
You see what I'm saying? Like, I feel like that really encompasses what a toxic relationship is. Also, when you're in a toxic relationship, the things around you change.
Yeah, they do.
But you rarely notice it. Like, your friends are gonna know when you're in a toxic relationship, and your real friends anyway. And they probably gonna be like, "Oh, you tripping?"
But see, is there levels to that?
What you mean?
Because some of their friends be encouraging that toxic relationship.
Some of the friends are toxic as well.
Only time, oh boy, hold on.
That might be another thing for another thing, but
That's a whole nother thing. Toxic friendships?
it's part of relationships, though.
Hey.
It's part of relationships.
Hey.
We're not talking about just your boyfriend, girlfriend. Nah, your friends are toxic as a motherfucker,
But
too.
they say that toxicity spreads, man.
Toxicity.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let somewhere bold, like, I don't know. I need that.
We really could put that thing probably right
Hopefully
there.
we can
Toxicity.
Man, I hope we can get it right there.
Yeah, because if you toxic,
Yeah.
and your situationship is toxic, now your friend group who supports you in return have to be toxic to feel like a good friend.
Yeah.
Or they fucking with your partner's toxic ass friends too.
I agree.
I'm gonna go into the next part of that, the how and when. How do you get into it? Now, what I'm saying is wild because people feel like you only in a toxic relationship if you're getting beat on or abused.
I agree.
You see what I'm saying? They don't feel like it's toxic until they get violent. Or
Until they
some
get
of y'all like it violent. Let's be honest. I know a lot of people who enjoy the domestic ass part. The domestic aspect. The domestic aspect of a toxic situation. I don't know what the fuck all of that was.
You got edited, man.
The power of editing. A lot of people enjoy the domestic part of the domestic aspect of a toxic relationship. Like they want to fight, they want to argue because they don't get a title.
Facts.
That's where they get the fulfillment of the attention.
Right.
Like you arguing with me, we going back and forth. You choke me up, you gonna hem me up. You care?
Facts.
No, the fuck I don't. Actually, it's all a mind game.
Damn.
And I say I because I'm taking the place of the toxic man in the situation. Because I'm not toxic. I gave up that lifestyle. 21 days clean.
21 days long.
Yes, sir.
Shout out to you, man.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so now we're moving to what?
When is it time to get out?
When is it time to get out?
Talk to him, man.
When is it time to get out?
Hold on. Before we get any further. Before you get into when it's time to get out, shout out to Big Money C.
Shout out to Big Money C in the building, by the way.
Yeah,
Sorry for not saying that. Big Money C's in the building.
Yeah, the studio audience.
Studio audience,
You
man.
underdid. Y'all don't know. That's a Swiss Army knife back there.
Swiss Army knife.
Y'all don't know.
For those of you who actually want to be in this live audience, DM us, let us know, and we can get you in there, man.
We opening up.
Open it up.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. But yeah, when is it time to get out of a toxic relationship? When I think physically, mentally, and emotionally, you are exhausted.
Talk about that. Talk about that exhaustion.
That shit is gonna wear and tear your body down. You feel me? Because it's gonna affect. If you're in school, it's gonna affect your work.
Yeah.
If you work, it's gonna affect your work.
Yes,
It's gonna affect your work. It's gonna affect the way you eat. It's gonna affect your relationship with your friends. It's gonna change everything around you, and those are gonna be telltale signs that, hey, I need to get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Another thing that I realized when you in there, because it's hard to know, because when you in it, man, it's something about that toxicity now. Because can I be real?
Man, you got to. You got to.
Every part of the toxic it don't necessarily hurt.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
And I wanna be very clear when I say that, because I don't want to confuse nobody.
Hey man, get that thing.
It's something about it that just it's that you want to be in that shit so motherfucking bad that you don't give a fuck about shit else.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's part of the reason when you know it's really fucked up, by the way.
Yeah. Before it gets bad.
Yeah.
It's too good.
It's too good, man.
And that's how you know it's toxic.
This shit feel too right. You know what I'm saying? That's some toxic situation. You know what I'm saying?
You ever heard of itis?
Yeah.
You know, when you're eating some good soul food, specifically when there's swine involved.
Good swine.
You feel good when you get done.
Man, look.
You feel good, but that feeling good leads to, I need a nap.
You need a fucking nap.
I'm no longer productive.
Yeah.
I'm sluggish.
Yeah.
But I feel good.
Yeah.
That's what a toxic relationship like. The swine is the toxic relationship.
The swine is the toxic relationship.
Black man. You know, because when it does, I'm gonna tell you what makes it super toxic. When it does, they just go get another toxic relationship. They don't let go of the current. They add on.
Because in you saying that,
Yeah.
it really made me think that are men more toxic than female?
No.
That was quick. That was a real quick one.
Jumped on that.
And I know somebody gonna have something to say about that.
Can we get in there?
Man, go ahead and get in there, man.
And I know I'm gonna make some of y'all listen.
Hey, man, say man.
So what I'm saying is, women way more toxic. Because what I'm learning is, and fellas, y'all might not like what I'm about to say. Women smarter than us.
Oh yeah, I agree with that.
Don't think you running game because they see the picture. They just letting you run the game.
Yeah.
They know what's going on. So when I say women more toxic, I'm saying because imagine if somebody poisoning some food or something, and I see you poisoning the food, and I don't say nothing. But now I done made my text to get my ride up out of here. I done stole me something or something because everybody in here dying, obviously. So I done took me a plate to go. I done did whatever. Women are strategically running game. So whole time you think you running game, yeah, I'm ahead of the game. I got her wrapped around my finger. Truth is, she already know what's up. She got a backup roster in place. And she probably got a sugar daddy on the way. She just giving you the time because what you say? She enjoy that toxic.
Okay, well, I'm gonna have to kind of disagree with you because the question has gotten warped into kind of our men more toxic than women. And I'm gonna say, man, we definitely a lot more toxic because in everything that you're saying, you're pretty much saying that They run game better. I agree.
Yeah.
But you got to think about it. The only reason that they have to run game better or run game in general is because they're taught at an early age. Niggas ain't shit.
Yeah.
And for the most part, a lot of times we ain't shit.
Yeah.
I've not been shit a lot of times back in the day. You feel me?
Not disagreeing with that.
Recent days ain't been shit.
Not disagreeing.
So they're taught that at a very early age that, hey, you got to be on your P's and Q's.
Yeah.
You got to know how to run the game before you get game.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, they got to be on their guard when, you know, a lot of niggas be on bullshit.
So are you telling me, inadvertently,
I like that word.
that the toxicity that's, you feel me, in each and every one of us
Yeah.
is systematic? Are you saying we're taught to be toxic?
Absolutely.
Oh man.
Absolutely.
Jock, you saying something.
Absolutely. You're taught to be toxic. I like that.
That sound real good.
You're taught to be toxic,
That
man.
sound real good.
Um,
But I mean, that, to somewhat answer and sum up what we're saying, he believes men more toxic.
for sure.
I believe women more toxic. We're all taught to be toxic at an early age, though.
I agree.
This society literally gonna eat you up if you're not toxic. If we being for real, you can either be the square dude that's getting played, or you can be the naive young lady that's getting played.
Correct.
Either way, if you ain't got a little toxic to you, the world gonna eat you up and spit you out.
Fair.
The signs that you're toxic, just go back. I feel like when people really look at their situation and say, I got all of this benefit without no effort, it's probably toxic.
Yeah.
If there's way more benefit than effort, or way more benefit than compensation, well, even way more compensation than work, it's probably a toxic situation. And if you're the one that's working and not getting benefited, you might want to go back to the drawing board.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that. Like, if you are in a relationship, man or woman, or other, whatever y'all, you know, want to do.
Whatever you want to do it. Whatever way you want to
do. If you are giving very little,
Yeah.
like you know in your heart of hearts, I ain't really doing shit to this situation.
Yeah.
You are fucking over somebody.
Yeah.
Like, if you know that I ain't really doing a lot of calling, I ain't really, you know, doing a lot of taking out, we ain't doing a lot of dating, I'm not really giving a lot of communication, I'm not really giving a shit for real, but this motherfucker is madly in love with everything I got going on, you probably toxic as a motherfucker.
Get your dick out of the potatoes.
You got your dick in the potatoes, man.
Get your dick out the potatoes.
You got your dick in the potatoes. And that's female to you or other, you got your dick in the potatoes. Everybody got their dick in the potatoes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Having a dick and potato is not gender specific. You believe that?
Yes, not.
But as we get ready to get about this thing, I do want to say, sometimes you can end up in a toxic situation
Yeah.
just by not being aware enough of what's going on.
Yeah.
You feel me? Because I feel like some people really be trying to take it slow, and that pressure be on them, male or female, so that pressure being applied. Before you know it, this person giving you everything, you ain't giving much back, and you done got used to it. You done got accustomed to it. And therefore, over time, you feed into it.
Yeah.
You understand? Conditioning. I believe some people are so used to being, getting the short end of the stick in a toxic relationship that when somebody who's not trying to be toxic come in their life, they low-key slowly push them into a toxic situation. Yeah. Some of y'all like that. Some of y'all like that.
I like it. But you know what? Like I said, man, it's unfortunate as fuck, but every part of a toxic relationship ain't necessarily bad because it's something about that temptation that it feels like almost like that forbidden fruit. Like, god damn, this shit good.
Yeah.
Like, damn.
And a lot of shit we want is just the shit we can't have, bro. And that's just, let's be honest, Drake.
Do nigga? Say what you said again. Say what you said again.
A lot of stuff we want is the stuff we can't have.
You can't have that.
It just is what it is, man. But
So to sum that up, and let's go through the questions again. So
Yes, sir.
that first initial question, which was, what is a toxic relationship?
yes, sir.
I think we both agree that it's if you don't feel like you're growing in a relationship and you're not getting anything out of the relationship, or you're putting too much into it, that's a toxic relationship.
If it's doing more harm than helping, it's toxic.
Toxic. That next question was,
How do you get in or out? How do you get out of a toxic relationship when do you know it's time?
When do you know it's time to get out of a toxic relationship?
Yeah, we really can just touch on that. When do you know it's time?
When do you know it's time?
I feel like when you feel like you're emotionally, physically, mentally, and spiritually drained, it's time to get up out of that.
Gotta get up out of that.
Especially if you ain't noticed it. Now, if you noticed that you was in a toxic relationship and you kept going, you deserve it. But if you ain't noticed it and you just realize, like, this is killing me, literally, because you don't get time back. This is the closest to dead I'm ever going to be until tomorrow. Or I've ever been. You understand me? This is the closest to dead I've ever been. So, it's killing me. It's time to get up out of that thing. It's tough.
What he said, sheesh. Yeah, we got a lot more to say about that, man. But
And we want to say more about it.
yeah.
But to y'all, man, so leave y'all opinions down in the comments, man.
Please
Hit us
do.
up on Twitter, man. Hit us up on Instagram. Get on the lives when we go live, man. Just talk to us. Let us know what y'all want to hear. Let us know y'all feedback. We talk back.
We talk back.
We talk shit. And we appreciate it if you talk shit with us.
Facts.
You know, like, comment, subscribe.
Please like, comment, subscribe.
Hit that notification bell. I want to say it's on that side of the screen.
Also, you know what I'm saying, before we leave y'all, you know, we want to go ahead and give y'all that album of the day.
Well, I almost forgot.
Now, it's cool. It's album of the day, you know what I'm saying. Joose, give them something fitting, you know what I mean? Give them something real player, you know what I'm talking about, that they can vibe to.
Because today we was talking about toxic.
It's
Toxic relationship.
Yeah.
So it's only fitting that I give y'all an album by the king
Yeah.
of toxic masculinity.
Yeah.
Dirty Sprite 2,
Dirty Sprite 2.
Future,
Hendrix.
Hendrix,
Yeah.
The Wizard,
The Wizard.
throwback, man. Go listen to that.
Gotta
get that through y'all this week. Thought it was a drought.
Thought it was a drop.
You heard me.
Fire album, y'all. It's really one of them bangers. You gotta really go through each song and be like, damn, yeah, this on here too?
Yeah.
Yeah, so check that out.
I think it was that 2015? That might be 2015, man. You dropped that.
2015 or 2016, one of them.
Yeah, one of them.
One of them.
One of them.
Y'all enjoy that. That's our album of the week. Hey, man, I'm Jock.
And I'm Joose, man.
And together,
This is the Jock and Joose show. You dig?
hey, man, we
It's another one.
yeah. Yeah.
Fucking did that. Toxic